I don't know what it is about the shot of this door opening, but I like it. Random IMF agent uses tech Ethan could have used in the last 3 movies. All of these agents miss this guy. This guy's I just got away with that face. Movie tries to make this guy's death suck a lot so that we'll care. Also, why does every female in movies have to be sexy in some sort? Can you imagine a male hitman caressing his kill like this? That'd be a little weird, right? For once, I'd just like to see a female smoke somebody and walk away without looking like a GTA prostitute. Like, come on, look at the 2-step she hit here. I know that shit hurt. Look at that crisscross. Look at her ankles. Bro, I know her feet hurt from doing all of these scenes over. I know they kept telling her, more luscious hair. More luscious hair. Ethan Hunt is a dick to inmates because he's Tom Cruise.
Эй! Что ты делаешь? Как ты выбрался? Камеру.
Let's give you a few friends to play with.
Simon Pegg and the IMF are okay with potentially gravely injuring Russian police officers. USA! USA!
I'm in position. Move to phase 2.
Yeah. Whatever they get an opening score, that sounds epic. Why does Tom Cruise always have to be doing something far superior to any other human being? Is he bouncing a rock like a handball in a jail? I feel like Tom Cruise is valid at the salty spittoon any day of the week. Tom Cruise stunts.
No, I'm not. No, I won't. I will not open that door. Please, go to the extraction point, Ethan. I know what this means, but I can't. I'm not authorized. Go to the extraction point, Ethan. Go to the extraction point. Oh, you're just gonna wait. We're gonna wait. Okay, I can wait.
I think Tom Cruise's best acting is when he isn't saying anything.
Okay.
Nah, I'm not fighting him.
Огонь! Огонь!
Сейчас?
Сейчас.
Okay, so we know from later in the film that Bogdan's cousin is an arms dealer in Russia who happens to help, sort of, later in the film. Question is, why does Ethan think the cousin of an arms dealer will help him at all or be worth risking his life and freedom for right now? As far as the movie's shown, he doesn't know anything about the nuclear objective when he gets out. Does Ethan want to buy Russia tech when he gets out, or is he just trying to help a friend, who conveniently has a cousin that will be essential to the plot later? Bogdan's entire reaction to getting broken out of prison. I don't know what it is about this catch, but I like it too.
Agent Hunt?
And you are?
Agent Carter.
Okay.
This isn't acting. Tom Cruise's dead doesn't talk to his coworkers on set.
Light the fuse.
The movie goes through a very confusing opening cinematic with clips from now and points later in the film with this fuse throughout. I guess now saying it out loud, I can kind of see the direction that we're going in, but it was still confusing at the first view. Jeremy Renner comes before Simon Pegg in the cast credits.
Сергей, что происходит?
Все хорошо, Богдан.
Bogdan.
I don't mean to bring up the elephant in the room, but what's with the big hairy Russian?
If he was a big hairy Asian, would you trust him more?
He fed me intel. If I left him there, they would have killed him. So we're gonna give him his freedom.
Movie tries to explain why Ethan saved Bogdan, but it still doesn't make sense. What info did he give you that was worth risking your life for or would put his in danger? Was Ethan planning on busting the arms-dealing cousin of the guy he freed as soon as he got out of jail? Because if so, that's a dick move.
Benji, how is it you're here?
Oh, I passed the field exam. Crazy, right?
After all the sus shit Ethan's been through, he doesn't immediately strip search Benji for face masks, wires, and photocopy contacts.
DNA test.
It's me.
It's procedure. I'm just confirming it's you.
You're very thorough.
You see, Agent Carter's on the right wave, and the movie sends her for it. I got you, Carter.
Sergey, are you not Russian?
I don't think I have to be American or Russian to tell that Tom Cruise isn't a comrade.
Roger that.
Sergey, are you not Sergey?
Bogdan.
Oh!
Bogdan.
You ain't telling me what you were doing in a Russian prison?
Mind telling you why you broke me out?
This wasn't a rescue mission?
Let me put it this way. If the secretary wanted me out of there, must be pretty bad out here.
I can't really pinpoint it, but this dialogue just confused me more. This is like when Batman was talking to Aquaman in the original Justice League.
You ever hear of Superman? He died fighting next to me.
My point exactly.
What's in the 3 boxes?
It's ancient history.
What is it? Mankind's melting the polar ice caps, destroying the ecosystem. They got it coming.
Hey, I don't mind if the ocean dries.
How about if they boil?
Dressed like a bat. You're out of your mind, Bruce Wayne.
We were after a file. We lost it.
We? Who lost it? You?
Agent Hanaway.
Where's Hanaway?
This isn't acting. Tom Cruise just dead don't keep track of the casting characters.
It was auto drop. Classified file. It should have been a simple intercept. We knew which train the courier was on,
ETA 2 minutes on the courier.
but there was one thing we didn't know.
Lock out your train 6 minutes out.
Who the courier was.
Movie says this with a mic drop like it'll be important later, but it really isn't. All it does is build up the push the red button scene that the Mission Impossible series is known for. This fucking arm shuffle that is present in every single action film. What is this shit? Is this actually in the choreography? Is this filler in case you mess up? Is this fluff to make the action longer? Are there any actual tactical CQC benefits to using this? What is its purpose? I will not hesitate to send this shit every single time I see it.
You're so beautiful. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have told you.
Told her what? Told her what?
And she left him just alive enough for me to see him die.
Wow, those are some good shots considering she wasn't looking when she did any of them. Scenes like this with zero chemistry or setup really amaze me because at what point does the actor look around and ask, why am I here? Imagine being on set behind the camera and watching this scene take place. Like, I'd be tight in myself no matter what role I had. Like, come on, this don't look like your favorite AMC TV show?
You know her.
Speed Marrow, contract killer. Works for diamonds.
Yes, because Tom Cruise knows every super hot spy chick in this universe.
Who's in the file?
Russian nuclear launch codes.
Actual Tom Cruise learning about the plot mid-scene.
IMF's been looking for an emerging extremist codenamed Cobalt. He's determined to detonate a nuclear weapon however he can. We know Moreau's worked for him before.
What else does IMF know about him?
As much as you do now.
Tom Cruise didn't know his line, so he ad-libbed.
This message will self-destruct in 5 seconds. Good luck, Ethan.
Ha ha. Hey, that was a nice cut though.
This is very exciting. Being out in the field with you, you know, it's a bit of a dream for me. Love your disguise, by the way. You look just like him. It's a shame we're not wearing masks. You know, like full masks. Everybody gets to wear a mask but Benji. Sorry, I'm tense. I babble when I'm nervous. I'm doing it again. Shut up, Benji.
Simon Pegg is trying his best with the script they gave him. Yet another countdown to the big red button featuring a percentage bar on a phone. Tom Cruise's Ben Affleck eye roll.
Praviri Shoros. Ridavoi.
Yegorov.
Simon Pegg.
Извините, пожалуйста, товарищ генерал-полковник. Не узнал.
Did I mention Tom Cruise's best acting is when he isn't saying anything?
Ты пожалеешь, рядовой Егоров. I think that went quite well.
Заткнись.
Yeah, I'm not Russian, but I think their accents, especially Tom Cruise's, are pretty good.
It's gonna work. I'm sorry, by the way. About you and Julia. You know, not working out. I wanted to say something before you went away, but I liked her. You know. He's off the phone now.
Ethan's co-workers have a history of saying the most uncomfortable shit at inappropriate times. Whatever this faux drip device is. Man, you gotta give it to Simon Pegg. He even does the stupid shit believably. This is dead me if I just pass my field exam. So I've been debating whether or not I should add a sin for every time the guard doesn't see this shit. But I also think I should take off a sin for the scene in general and how it's paced and cut and shot. It's very nice, tense, fun. There's zero dialogue, especially even coming from the guard, and everybody's acting is pretty on point. Of course, Tom Cruise steals the show because, you know, he's in his element right now.
The nest is empty.
Check in, team leader.
Over. Repeat. Check in, team leader.
Have you made it to the archive room?
This is the bad guy from the first John Wick doing some John Wick shit. Sin off. Sin off for the nicely executed encounter, but add a sin for them walking down the same hallway. Add a sin for this only being able to track one person. Remove a sin for this calibration animation. Long shots of Tom Cruise running are so meta that I'm truly at a loss for words. I don't even know what to do with these, so I'm just gonna let this one play out. Tom Cruise yelling at people. No one at the Kremlin sees this shit. Very nice scene. Beautiful. Epic. Fucking send off. But any damage able to lift the car up into the air like this to turn Tom Cruise into Tom O'Neil. Everyone else gets the shitty end of the stick and Tom Cruise just gets dizzy. I gotta give it to the Mission Impossible series for their use of multiple cultures and languages throughout. It's very mild, but I still think it's done well. I feel like other movie makers just hear another language and think it's gonna work, but there's always more you can be doing. Here we get to see Ethan Hunt's badass translation skills. We get to see our favorite characters do different mannerisms. We get to see what multiple languages would be like in a household. You know, it's very small, but it's welcome changes.
Just the three of us.
Our media is no more truthful than yours, American. But we both know that the real cause of the explosion was you.
Awaiting Your go sign, team leader. Standing by to detonate.
The worst part for you, team leader, is I am the man assigned to make you suffer for it. Followed you deep to my country.
Leaving a paperclip around Tom Cruise.
Доктора говорят, он счастливчик, что вообще остался в живых.
Talking in full view of Tom Cruise. Oh, so that's why Ethan was lip reading at his house party in MI3.
У меня есть к нему вопросы, он должен на них ответить. Поаккуратней! Готовь машину. Not a good idea.
See my point. Ready to go.
Ethan Hunt's just straight up stealing shit.
Consolidated insurance. How may I help you?
Sat 20, Agent 82 Delta Echo requesting immediate evac. Rendezvous, Alpha 113.
Confirmed. Alpha 113.
After calling in the Konami code, Ethan becomes a dick to stolen phones.
Anya! Anya!
These guys were John Wicking before John Wick was even John Wick.
We have work to do.
A quick, clear, and concise villain.
Mr. Secretary, wasn't aware you were in Russia.
I'm not. Not since a bomb blew up the Kremlin.
Yo, they gotta stop with this dialogue.
I'm headed back to Washington to hand the president my resignation.
Someone said let's give Jeremy Renner a cup of tea in a tea bag. It'll make him look even more useless.
Do you have a pen? Pardon? A pen. Chief Analyst, you say?
If you're implying that I made a bad call.
European male, 50s, about 6 foot, 180 pounds, blue eyes. Who is he?
Crude drawing, but by your description, that could be Kurt Hendricks. 190 IQ.
Cover his tracks. It could be weeks before the Russians know it's missing, unless we tell them.
They won't listen to us. As far as the Russians are concerned, we just bombed the Kremlin. The tension.
Movie decides to get all war games for no reason.
Hasn't been this high since the Cuban Missile Crisis. And the blame, right or wrong, points to IMF. Your mission. Should you choose to accept it.
Yeah, I gotta admit, this slogan's kinda fire.
Ethan, you were my best man. And I'm sorry it's come to this, after all the sacrifices you made. If we don't meet again, I just want you to know.
Oh, so this guy's about to die, right?
Stay down! Drive!
Props to the movie for killing people, though they were nobodies, plus a nice cool crash scene.
Wait here!
Where else am I gonna go?
Jeremy Renner's script. This works. Very small detail, but I like how these guys can't hear the sound of someone shouting at them over there shooting. Head of the terrorist hunt doesn't know what his men are shooting at. Did the Russian police or the KGB really just turn their car into Swiss cheese because Ethan was under suspicion of being a terrorist?
Why would that work?
What work?
The flare on the body. Why would that work?
It did work.
Yeah, I know, but why? I mean, how'd you know that would draw their fire?
I didn't. I had a hunch.
Okay. All right, so what was your scenario? Right? There's a guy being shot at in the water. All of a sudden, starts to light up a flare and swim around? I mean, what'd you assume they'd be thinking?
Thinking.
Yeah.
I didn't assume they were thinking. I assumed they were shooting at anything that moved. I just gave them target. But these guys aren't scholars, you know? Yeah, okay. You know what that sound is?
It's all right out of here.
All right, it's a green car. Number 47. Whoa,
How How convenient that they got here in time for train hopping hijinks.
Who's this? Agent Donna Carter, William Brandt, Chief Analyst.
Analyst.
How will the world finally end? It is my job to predict the unthinkable, to treat the death of billions as a game. After 20 years of this, I was numb.
Why is this guy allowed to speak at any conference like this without his car getting turned into Swiss cheese?
What happens, and what little remains, is made stronger. Put simply, world destruction is an unpleasant but necessary part of evolution. What happens then, I wondered.
I feel like Jeremy Renner's script was 50% lines and 50% notes that just said act sus.
The secretary is dead. The president has invoked Ghost Protocol. We're shut down. No satellite safe house, support, or extraction. The four of us and the contents of this car are all that remain of the IMF. And as of this moment, any action is unsanctioned. So if you want out, speak now.
I respect what the movie's trying to go for here, but even after the gap, even if you watch these movies, back in the days, I don't assume that this build-up is worth what it's trying to go for. We don't know these characters long enough. This series hasn't had that much of chemistry. Fucking Benji was here like a movie and a half. We don't even know who Agent Carter is. And they're giving this whole, oh, our organization is shutting down. My feelings hurt. But I can't really feel that since, you never made me this entire time. I can respect the view it's going for and the angle it's trying to do, but it just doesn't work.
IMF now believes this man, Kurt Hendricks, is a nuclear extremist, codenamed Cobalt. Today he was seen leaving the Kremlin with what is likely a nuclear launch device. 2 days ago, Sabine Morel killed one of our agents in Budapest and relieved him of Russian nuclear launch codes. Intel indicates she will check into the Burj Hotel in Dubai in 36 hours. Marius Wistrom is a known operative of Cobalt. Wistrom is currently en route to Dubai. For the launch device to work, Cobalt needs the activation codes. He's sending Wistrom to buy them from Morel. Our mission is Hendricks. Where all that stands between him and his goal, nothing can be left to chance. Everyone connected with this man is considered an asset with valuable information about our target. No one can know we're still online. We lose Hendricks now, we lose him forever. Wistrom will take delivery from Morel in 36 hours. Now, we cannot let the launch codes leave the hotel, but we need Wistrom to lead us to Hendricks. Our objective is to intercept the sale, replace the authentic codes with counterfeits, and follow Wistrom to Hendricks.
And I choose? Boom! Wow, you need a road map for that one.
Well, that's simple enough. We snatch the codes, we gin up some fakes. Jane, you double Moreau and sell the codes to Wistrom, and Bob's your uncle.
And how do you propose that we just snatch the codes from Moreau?
We take her out.
Yeah, we take her out, but, discreetly.
Discreetly?
Yeah. Right, she's an asset.
Right.
I get it. Sorry. Nothing left to chance, he said. I'm spitballing, It's not all gonna be gold.
This isn't acting. This is Simon Pegg at the table read.
So even if we can double Wistrom and Moreau, how do we keep them in separate rooms while having them think that they're in the same room?
I get the movie tried to put the title analyst on Jeremy Renner's character, but it still doesn't make sense. Why does he keep asking questions like a rookie? Isn't he an ex-IMF agent? I know he might be heartbroken about his past failure, but you wouldn't go about your life after that like this, right? I feel like he's just here to maybe, serve the plot?
We give the hotel a facelift. Wistrom will think he's arriving at Moreau's suite. But really, he'll be walking into our decoy room.
We're all double Moreau.
Downstairs, Benji will double Wistrom. Masks. And meet with the real Moreau.
And I choose? Boom!
Camels.
In honor of your camels, I'll do you one better.
Piranha. John, please.